toss it our paints in early color.
This is the cabin. On the port side we have the galley. There's a fridge and a freezer. The freezer is on the left side as you're looking at this. Fridge, of course, is on the right side. Pretty good storage. Yeah, the cabinets, the big cabinets on top, and as you can see, there's little cabinets with glasses and stuff on the bottom. We're plugged in right now, so we got a fan going over here. There's a double sink. There's a board over the one side. And this is the dining area inside the boat. Pretty good size. There's a liquor cabinet in the middle of the table. And again, a lot of storage, both big cabinets and then below the cabinets. This is the navigation station. That's a seat right there where the navigator can sit. It's a pretty big navigation station. This is a size you do not see on charter boats. The big Ray Marine cover there is for radar screen. The boat has a ham radio, which is right there. And of course it has a VHF radio. This is an international VHF radio, which is interesting. I've never seen one of these. It does not have weather channels like they do in the United States. The circuit breakers for all the electronics on board the boat. A lot of storage for books, cruising guides, whatever. Forward is the owner's cabin. This cabin can actually be split using panels and making two separate cabins, although I'm not really sure it would be all that comfortable. It's got a nice dressing area here, cabinets, table, chair, a lot of storage. Both sides. This is the owner's head. And now we'll go to the back of the boat. This is one of two cabins on the quarter. This is the starboard quarter cabin. It's nice because it has a door. It's private. There's not much in the way of storage at all. It's got a hanging locker that you can see right there. And it holds a lot. I got most of the stuff that I brought with me in the other cabin in the hanging locker. So, you know, for a couple of weeks, it's not bad. The bunk is pretty big. I really think that it could easily fit 2 people. And the other cabin is on the port side. This is where I am. It's essentially the same layout. You have the storage locker. I've got my rain gear in there, shirts and pants hung up. Down at the bottom, I've got more shirts, bathing suits, whatever. And there's a shelf where I have more storage right there. And on top of the hanging locker. And also have a little cubby hole. I don't know if you can see it too well, even with the light on. There's a cubby hole there where I put a lot of stuff. And there's a little counter area where I put other things, glasses, change, and so on. It has 2 heads. This is the second head, right next to my cabin. This is kind of neat because it's an electric head. The 2 switches, this lets water in and this takes water out. So after you're finished, you just hit the switch, no pumping. You know, it's great. The forward head off the owner's cabin does not have that feature. He's got a pump. And this would have been a wet locker, except they've got a holding tank in it. And that pretty much is it. Let me walk out of here. Make one last sweep of the main cabin. And that's it. Hope that answers your question, Gary.